mode of learning, then we begin. So how many of us wants to become full-time traders? We have people want to become full-time traders. So a full-time trader, what it simply means is that if you want to become it is 100% very easy. Even if you come today you can start trading. That's the strategy that I have. I've made it easy. The only thing that I can train you, I can teach you, it is maybe just to know how to connect an account from MT5 to MT5. But it's so simple. So now 1,000, that is just the 10%. It's not 20, it's not 50. You can go above, but just stick on how much? 10%. That 10% you make it within 3 to 5 minutes. I'll show you a strategy best. Now you have 1,000 every day. Now once you'll be making 1,000, then every day it's just 1,000, and you'll be trading just within 30 minutes or 3 minutes. It is certain you'll be making that 1,000. Meaning every day you're making 7,000. Now that's
about Trader Zambia. Okay? So ndio public mundalama. Mumela. So we'll start with 1 minute. Yeah? Then I'll end up and mambo penda. How much you penda? So that's that 1 buy. So you will not accept that. Crap.
No, he don't want to dance, but we're respecting ourselves.
Yeah?
Kuseni muzuba lyose kukafipa beze kulila amayanga nalibe mansion Dezo renting abali anafa pressure pa pressure Imwa malume munali selfish Amaiba kapwela mweze kukoma na dopo Aye Antisera munali selfish Amaiba kapepa mweze kubaonela umo Delo mwabwela kuchilo Na chita understand Mwakula bakujelelo Chifugwa ni pachilo Mwakula matile siyo tula swanga vale mwapanote ni mopo Baka pepa mwezo kambano Waimufuna chani kuno Mamini funa musive Mama you my hero
full-time traders. We have people want to become full-time traders. So a full-time trader, what it simply means is that if you want to become a full-time trader, what it simply means is that you are depending, your full source of income, you are just depending on forex. That is what it means full-time trading. You're not depending on, no, I'm making, no, full-time trade meaning you are a full-time trader. Now, for you to become a full-time trader, number one, right, you need to have a $10,000. If you want to become a full-time trader, so your trading capital, your focus on your trading capital, you need to have 10,000. Is it okay? Now, on the 10,000, we will have a goal. You and me will have a goal to achieve that. You will not achieve it today, but have a longer period. You analyze to say how, I don't know the years that we, each one of us will have, but give yourself to say which period of time frame. Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Okay? So that 10,000, you only be targeting 10% of that. 10%. So
Those of you might not know, you can just do it by fate. I know dollar, kwacha against dollar, it will not go bad. As far, I think 20 rand can only reach at fate. So you do 10,000 by fate. It is giving us 300,000. Are we looking at 300,000? So me, I teach real business. I don't joke with people. Why? So if you want to make millions of dollars, aim to have a 10,000. If you want to buy aeroplanes, you want to build a mansion, aim to have a 300,000. 1,000 you are joking. 1,000 and below you are just joking. These are people who just making noise. You not make real money. Are we together? But in a process, you'll be making money that can feed you, can feed your family, but not to the level where you want to reach. Somewhere that you know me. But if you want to reach that level, do you know me? We want to build empires. Empires. Now, let us do 10% of that. 10% of that is how much? Wednesday, we have live trading here. So those of you who wants to come, we trade together. We trade here. We make money. Tuesday and Wednesday, 14 hours.
Wednesday, 14.
That is where we learn strategies and trading together. Okay.
You want to charge it?
Yes. So Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
He was asking for a type C cable.
For what? In essence, 24/7. No other pair. So what I'll teach you, what I'll train you, you go with it. Monkey do, monkey see. Monkey see, monkey do. Not until yourself you say, okay, let me now change to. That is when, but what I'll teach you, go with it. It is 100% very easy. But if you come today you can start trading. That's the strategy that I have. I've made it easy. The only thing that I can train you, I can teach you, is maybe just to know how to connect an account from MT5 to MT5. But it's so simple. So how much are we getting every day? $1,000. $1,000. That is just 10%. 10%. We don't want to go much higher. Now what it simply means, when you go to the bank, you ask for a loan. Where are you taking the money?
To the account.
I'm repeating.
Okay.
I'm training you to be business people.
Okay.
You get a loan to expand a business. You don't get a loan to start a business. You don't do that. Because a business, when you are starting it, automatically they are try and error. You lose. The purpose of loans, it is to take it and put it in an already existing business. And you are certain you pay back. Loans, we should not scare loans. Why we don't advise people getting loans into trading? They don't have skills. As we love loans. Because I know if I get a 500,000, I put it into trading, I'll make it double. If they're telling me, say, you'll be giving me 7,000 per month, that is little. I'll make it double. So don't scare, don't be afraid of loans. But for now, focus on the what? I'm opening you to begin to look at it at a bigger picture. Don't trade that, I will tell you that. But here, we want to talk about Forex trade is a business. And the business, for a business to grow, you need to look for ways to grow capital. Is it making sense? Yes. Bank of Zambia, they are also depending on capital. No wonder there is government bonds. You loan them. They will use your money, they will put it into trading other. So you as a business, treat as Forex. Remember, the goal, you want to become a full-time what? Trader. Now, that 1,000, sir, let us start from there. Who enter? I want first to put you in what we are talking about. We are not here for joke. You are coming very far, so we are not here for joke.
No.
Yeah, I know. Now, 1,000, that is just a 10%. It's not 20, it's not 50. You can go above, but just stick on how much? 10%. That 10%, you make it within 3 to 5 minutes. I'll show you a strategy best. Now, you have 1,000 every day. Now, 1,000 by 7. 7,000. So you are certain that every week you'll be making how much?
7,000.
Can we write? If you are not writing those, you won't see the future. You'll be making 1,000. Then every day is just 1,000. Then you'll be trading just within 30 minutes or 3 minutes. It is certain you'll be making that 1,000. Meaning every day you're making 7,000. Now, that 7,000, let us do 7,000 by, we'll put the dollar rate at 28. By 28. So put back by 28. Now, 1,000 by 28, how much is it giving us?
It's 28,000.
Can we write 28,000?
28,000 kwacha every day.
Every week. That is 1,000 by 7,000.
This is in kwacha. So in kwacha is 28,000.
Which is 1,000
Yes, which is 1,000.
per day.
Per day.
That is per day. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
If you will not see, you will not see what you are dealing with here. So now, 28,000 by 7. It's giving us how much?
196,000.
Now, every week.
Then, let me just take you back a little bit.
Okay.
You said 10,000, 10% per
Of
day.
10% of that
Of
10,000.
10,000 per day.
Per day.
That's a 1,000.
That is the 1,000.
So for 7 days.
So your target every day just here?
Just spend 1,000,
1,000,
1,000.
1,000.
Then
You don't
for
want to go
7
more than
days?
that. Then within 7 days,
Is 7,000.
7,000.
Okay. So
Now we convert that 1,000 to kwacha. That is
to quarter,
28,000
that will bring us to 28,000 for a
28,000.
week.
per day.
That's the $1,000 for a day.
Per wiki. Hakuna.
1,000.
Ameniachepa wiki. Hakuna wiki. Per day.
That's per day.
That's per day. Mama kama taxi. So that is per what? Per
Per
day.
week is 196,000.
Now per week it is 190 what?
6,000.
Now, how a trader behaves is you now begin to look at that 1,000. Now, that's 100 and what you are getting. You can open a barber shop. A barber shop, you only need 20,000. Mwagura kamera, na nani mwekamu na mto savings. Are we getting that?
Yes.
Mwekamu na so ndarama mapanga other source of income in any. Meaning every day, every week you'll be able to buy one vehicle. Mwaiga myango. So by the end of 1 month, you already have how many vehicles? 4. Ya running myango. The following nani mwagura plot. You will be big people. That is how a forex trader works. You'll be big people. Are we getting that?
Yes.
Yeah, good at it. Very soon we are just silent. You don't want. But I'm giving you how a trader is supposed to be. Meaning you'll be powerful people. You'll be able to take care of your family very well. Anything. So forex, that is the goal that we are looking at. So are we motivated?
Too much.
So that is mastery. We are here to look at. So no business can beat this. No business
No business.
can beat forex. So the people that you see around, they are making money out of forex. They take advantage of us. But they will never tell you. They just say, no, who bombesha want to over this? No, they don't bombesha. They just come to, no, some of us might not have capital, but they have mass capital. They will just do better system. Bring. Then that is how people are making money. That is how you say to my businesses. Now, if you are a forex trader, no one can compete with you. Because you buy my vehicles to Iango, someone will be competing with you. They don't know where your source of income. Your focus, you're not depending on the money that is coming from Yango. You know where it is coming from. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Before they realize them, they join you, they are making money through Yango. from there maintenance, from that, you are getting from there. They are just but they were to pack at Mamoto. So if you want to make an impact, start investing in different assets. Today in here we also look at cryptocurrency. Not Yava, your Savaya. You cryptocurrency, and you need to start get. Or even my staff members, not we succeed together. Yeah. Okay, me, I'm not a selfish person. I want all of us to succeed. When we begin looking at it, when I say buy this, buy, hold, you will be very rich. The future is certain. I want to get. Now, today we are going to look at how to trade, price action, risk management, smart entry, the principle to success secret to Forex. So we'll start with the principle. But in this step, principle success secret to Forex trading. No, Forex trading is a business, and the business, it has got standards and principles. So principles, these are standard. What it simply means is that if you don't follow that principle, that standard, forget about being success. So in reality, there is a standard which follows. Are we together? So we are looking at these principles, secret. No one taught me on how to trade. So I figured out these principles. No wonder I became a profitable trader within 3 months. So you'll be a profitable trader within 1 month. If possible, if you are sharp, within 1 week. Others will be saying, no, it can't happen. They don't know this. Forex is not that complicated. You only complicated things yourself, okay? So now, this is what we're going to look, can we? So now, we'll begin. Number 1, learn and apply. That is the first principle. You learn and you do what? Apply. If I teach you, then you are not putting it into practice. Forget about success. You remain poor and poor. So what I teach you, you learn and you apply the knowledge. I give you a strategy, apply it. I say do this, don't do the opposite. Okay? Yes. We move. So learn and what? Apply. Everything that we are putting in. Be honest to yourself. That is number 1. Be honest to what? Yourself. So once you become honest to yourself, you focus on sharpening the skill. A lot of people, they are not honest to themselves. You want to start, wonder if there's an area where people are not honest. These traders, they always post my screenshot with making profit, but they can't even afford. They can't buy cooking oil. But if you post everyday profits, you are in this business not to impress anyone. You are not proving a point. You are in this business for you. For who? For you. Have you ever seen people who are angry lion? Have you ever seen people like that? No. But why do traders behave like that? Because they have not understood that this is what? Business. You are not impressing anyone. As when we are giving some screenshot, it is just to motivate our followers. Those who doubt about Forex. That's all. But in a nutshell, this business, you need just, it is about you. It is not about anyone. So be honest with yourself. So those demo profit screenshots that you show off will never turn into real money. Because a lot of people that will use it to demo screenshot, that's not making money. But you are the... We talked about a trend. Remember, a trend is always your friend. Mm-hmm. Don't trade when it is ranging. You will cry. Yeah. Dangerous. So always remember for a trend direction. And the trend, it is anywhere. You find it in 1 minute is like a trend, in 5 minutes is like a trend, in what? Depending on which picture are you looking at. When it is ranging, or even 1 minute it is ranging. You must put yourself, you must know where your take profit is. Your take profit is. You need also to know where your stop loss is. Now, if you are putting the take profit and the stop loss, you don't put your take profit, your stop loss, anywhere, no. you should put your stop loss. If, for example, you enter sale, not so. You enter sale. You put your stop loss above the price, above the resistance level. So, for example, if your resistance is here, then you enter. Your stop loss should be above. So that even if the price makes a reversal, you know to say once it reaches here, to start coming down. But if you put somewhere here, it will hit you prematurely. When you are putting a stop loss, all of us know a stop loss. So a stop loss, you are actually telling the broker to say, I don't want to lose more than that. Once it reaches at this level, the price should cross for me. Now, you don't put anywhere, you put it above the resistance if you are entering a sale. So that even if the market makes a little bit of reversal, it does that just to scare those who with emotions. That is how the market does. It will do a small reversal to take away emotion, but once we don't know the offering, then it continue. Now you put it above. So that once it comes, it reaches back on resistance where there's power, sell power, it continues to sell. Meaning if you were negative 10, you begin to recover and do back in profit. Again on support, if you are selling, you are buying, you put your stop loss below the support. So that the is able to bounce back. Not until it makes a breakout, then it meets there, then you are certain to say buyers have just been beaten. Because our home ground bar. I hope I don't go use name. Yes. What's the revenue border coming up home ground? And it was that was away. Buyers are kind of full strength for support. Home ground bar. Masera zipper resistance. Is it clear? Yeah. Now, trade size. We'll be looking at my lot size. Now, the lot size, a marker, we'll talk about the lot size. With a $10, a $20, then you put a small lot size, you are a joker. As lot size, big lot size are for people like what? Us with small account. So that once we enter within short minute, we are out, we make good profit. But those with big accounts, they will put small accounts because they don't want to risk, because they are holding. So don't fear big lot size as those with small account. As a scalper, you only have two options. If the market beats me, I'm gone. If it goes against me. If it is my way, I'll get it. So don't fear. So just know, that's why when I'm trading you the strategy, you only be risking 20 per entry per day. But this 20 should give you 20, even 50. Once you enter, you put. So what will be protecting you is, if you want to avoid emotion, if you have 100, just deposit a 20 in that account, in the MT5. Meaning even your heart knows to say, I'm only risking which one? 20. Remember my sense? Then go full margin to Zogamba. Don't full margin without a plan, eh? In ties your plan, there is a bucket somewhere. So lot size, I repeat. So if you put one lot size, they will also give you how much they are charging you. Where is the phone? Any phone with a trading account? Phone with a trading account? Yes. Give me a demo. We do a practical one. So that we see, very important, on the road size. Because if you don't get up, we will begin to lose. So there's what is known as balance. There's what is known as balance. Then per balance, there's balance. There's also equity. Do my own equity? Then by margin. So what's the demo? Okay. Data. See. I can't have a boss in Tangono. Muna banamvula, that's why idemo namvula wanapinda nama pano walembera mdemo.
Zangai.
Walembera mdemo.
Pocket option. MT5.
Ikuti? Okay. Now when you go here, we'll come here. We'll go on threads, okay? Mwana walembera mdemo. Walembera mwa 4,000 mwizi wa indarama. Now, when you look at, I want you to pay very much attention. A lot of people, they don't know APA. That is where a secret is here. A lot of people, they abuse APA. Me, I even wonder to say, but how can you be trading like this? Now, I want you to pay attention. When you check here, balance, have you seen balance? Are we seeing balance?
Yes.
Now, balance, it shows you how much you have started with in a balance. So balance just a record to say, my friend, you have started, in this case, we have started with 28,000. 28,000. Now, equity, it is the same balance now in motion. Meaning equity, when you enter a trade, you'll be checking on equity to say, you started with this balance, but this time around, this is how much you are having at a time you are trading. So if you are making profit, equity will be increasing. Then you say your balance was this, your equity has now increased. If you are losing, your balance was this, your equity is now reducing. Now, free margin, this is where you should pay very much attention. We look at a free margin also. Let me open a trade, you see what will happen here. So that you start paying much attention. We'll go and open it. Let's say we'll open it. It depends. So we'll say sell. Now, we have opened sell and we have used how many free margin here? That was not cool. 5. This one is a promo nani. 5. Okay, we have used the 5. Now, this 5, you're using it moves very fast.
Yes.
But it's a big road size. Now, have you seen any changes on top? What changes have you seen on top?
It's showing the equity, like you said, the equity in motion, the loss, which has come up. And then if I can see down, 2 more things have come.
This is what I wanted you to tell me. Before we open we only had how many options? 3. Balance, equity, and free margin. But the moment you have opened a trade like this, we have now balance, equity, margin, free margin, margin level. This is where I need to pay attention. Here is the issue.
Just now at lunch.
Oh!
My robot has been working for me. Brought me money in the morning. So I got a little bit excited. I went $300.
It has gone. Just like that.
$1 left. Yeah, 23 cents left. Let me show you. I was telling Jeff that
You know the way it is. The money that you are seeing in dollar, it is more than kwacha.
for sure.
Because you when you deposit kwacha, me when I go to deposit $100, you will do 100 by kwacha, maybe to take you to 3,000.
Yeah.
You think it is very much? No, it is small. But when you commit to $100, they can go now. But in kwacha it is very hard. So now you should have that heart. But I will teach you how to protect yourself. Even about robots, we will begin to look at robots, how to go about it. Because the robot that you are using is not you who made it.
Of course.
We need to have a robot that you yourself understand. Because a robot, it only gets a strategy which the owner gave it. So we're looking at robots, Manani. Now, we will go, always start the market. Always start the what?
The market.
The market. Always start the market. So the market is a pair. Not today, you look at, after 1 week, you don't want to start when checking the market. Be like a farmer. Be loved. Enjoy your business.
So build up every time, look at the market, even if you are not trading. Sometimes just enter a trade and start observing it. Okay, so this is how it does. Sometimes just deposit the $20 and open. Don't aim to make money out of the $20. Just observe how long can it take for me to blow this $20. Prepare your mind. Okay, so this is how far it can go with $20. Okay, so the market goes like that. Okay, you begin to, but you can still take advantage of a demo. You blow it down, you remain with your what? So that but demo to never teach you psychology. You are not attached to that money. But a real man, yeah, trader, bakufunza. Mwadia. Elizatia. So, believe what you see on the market. We as profitable, we as price traders, we believe what we see. So if you look at the market, if you are seeing buy, enter buy. Even if someone tells to say, it is a sale. No, enter what you are seeing. It is very possible in Forex. I enter a sale, you enter a buy, and both of us will make profit. Let me repeat. It is very possible in Forex. I enter a sale, you enter a buy, but we both make profit. Why? You are looking at.
Okay. Today being the second year of this conference, how was it?
Today it's been great. Although myself, I came a little bit late, but it's been great.
Okay. What can you share with the viewers on what you've learned? Something that you didn't know in the Forex market?
First of all, the LGP gave me a list of the commandments. So today when I came, we're talking about the commandments, and which are so very important because it's what is going to determine me. It determines on what I will be doing in the market, in the Forex trade. Most of us, I think I've heard some people who have said, no, I've done trading for 10 years, and they missed because they didn't get the point of where they were going and how to take things. So because I've learned of the risk taking and also know how to handle myself, let me be content with what I have and seeing the future where I'll be. Yes, so apart from that, we also looked at how to trade. Yeah, how to trade was one of the topics which we looked at today. And always know what type of trading that you're doing and know what you're trading. So, yes.
That's good. You also learned about support and resistance.
Yeah, support and resistance, very important actually. Every time when you are getting into a trade, you should know how to set your support and the resistance. It is very important to avoid you from blowing your account.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
The lesson today was very awesome, I must say, and I think Bernard has sort of like given the whole summary. But if I'm going to talk about something, I'll talk about what we did in the first lesson. Yes, like if you are in your mind, you are thinking of becoming a trader, these are the must-haves. Allow me to just go through the list quickly. You need to have the skill. You need to have capital because it's a business. You need to have at least a smartphone. You need to have access to good internet. And then you need to have data and aim to have a laptop because everything that's happening on the laptop. A lot of bigger things.
I noticed you talking about the aspect of what do you remember about that?
Well, what I remember is he really emphasized that if you are in this and you treat it as a business, don't go small because it's not going to help. The market is not friendly to small guys. Naturally out there, the market is really never friendly to small people. Yes, so when you big fund your account, you give yourself enough room to maneuver in the market and most probably make a profit. Thank you.
How is the learning going so far? Are you enjoying it? Is it educative? How is it? The learning is definitely very educative. Today, my focus really, what I can say was my take home was the bit on psychology, just the psychology of trading. It's a very important foundation to have, to understand what it is that you are doing when you are trading. And obviously, as we continue to trade, we learn these lessons the hard way. And so it's important when you have this type of information beforehand, before you make mistakes. So the things that I can say I can take home today is the issue about the balance on your account, which is related to also the amount of fear that you have. If your balance is so small, or it's money that you can't afford to lose, you will always trade with fear. And trading with fear comes with its own big disadvantages, like you will hesitate when you are supposed to pull the trigger and enter a trade. You will be emotional and you will exit winning trades quickly because you think they might reverse. So those are the types of things. So what we learned today, overcoming fear, is key. Also, be willing to lose. This is like a business. So don't come with the mentality that all the time it will be green, you win all the time. That's not reality. So be willing to lose. Actually work with money that you are not happy to lose, but which you can lose. So if you lose the money in your account, it shouldn't result in you now being suicidal. It should be money that you are able to lose. Believe in yourself is very key. And also study the market. Work with what you know. Don't enter a market that you've just looked at for 1 second. Study the market. Take your time. Understand what the support levels are for buying action. Understand what the resistance levels are for selling action. Of course, software does help. But if you don't have the software, understand the market. Study it. Believe what you see on the market. Don't second guess the market. The market, Master Lee has a way of making complex topics easy. The market is just made up of buyers and sellers. Sellers behave the same way all the time. When the price is good, they think they'll make a killing, they sell. When the price is very low and buyers see they'll make a killing, they buy. So why should you second guess these things? So that is one thing that I learned today. Know what suits you, follow your plan. But the biggest thing I can say I learned today was to stick to your plan, your targets. You must stick to your targets like your life depends on them. If you set a target of $10, you make the $10, go away. Don't try and make $100. You end up losing. And I've learned the hard way in the past. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome to the Forex LGP movement once more.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee talked about pure price action. We have a lot of action which happens in the market. We have the fundamental one, but us we're focusing on the pure price action. What can you say is the importance of the pure price action compared to the other type of way of looking at the markets?
Okay, coming to what I've learned today, I would say price action is better than fundamentals because you will be in a position, like for example, talking about fundamentals, people will be like, I know, they're focusing on events, they're focusing on circumstances, situations, but like we learned is suppose maybe for example, you're focusing on events. What if something happens and that event goes against you? You are going to end up not being on the right side of the market. So when you are trading with a pure price action, you will be in a position whereby you will know your direction for the market because the trend will always be your trend. If it's a buy trend, you will stick to your trend. Sell trend, you will know. So I think price action is the best. And I've also learned that in price action, certain things that you could stay focused on, such as you could use maybe support your understanding. You could use trend lines, you could use indicators. That is all for the good. Yes, and also one thing also I've learned is to be focused on one or two areas, because when you are not focused on one or two areas, you'll be all over the place. Here you'll be there, so you lose direction. At the end of the day, you make a profit from one pair and donate it to another pair. So I believe focusing on one or two pairs is also one of the disciplines I've also learned today.
Thank you so much for the responses. Thank you.
You see now you are free. Maybe you are time now that you are free. You can still come.
Okay.
And the request to say, on this particular subject, take me through. Even if all my days are spent, but when you come physically, like he's requesting to say, no, me, I want you to help me with the settings. Or topic you Peter, there's just a topic you say, no, I was learning online, but during the week, but I want this. It's just a matter of saying, are you a member?
Yes.
Produce a member card. You produce. Okay. Are you an active member? By active meaning, are you paying a free 100 kwacha monthly? Okay, you are. That is what saves you to have those services anytime.
Access to those.
Yeah, so it is not about, no, okay, I'm missing, so I'll miss. No, we are making a movement, a system, like you were saying, where there's a system of doing things. So that when you come, as time goes by, we see a lot of others here, they will graduate, they will be teaching. They will be teaching. You find the anyone say, no, take her back. Oh, take me up. That is the system that you are. At the end of the day, you want to impact everyone to start making money.
Yes.
Yeah, so even online, we usually, I'm sure I've been seeing the online.
Yes.
We do it. Yeah. So this is known as the Leefx Smart Gain Profit Strategy. Believe me, this strategy to change your life, It has changed a lot of people. It is simple, straightforward. Whether you have nothing to, you have no knowledge about support and resistance, for no problem. You don't know what is a trendy, no problem. You have no idea. It is a strategy which I was looking for people who, if they come to me and say, I'm a busy person and I want to make money very fast, what should I do? That is what I was looking for. I was looking for a strategy where even when you just come today, I can teach you start making money. This is a strategy. It's a strategy where even today you can learn. Even if you have nothing to do with Forex, you have no idea what the Forex is, but this strategy just to conquer A, B, C, D, you make profit. Now, this strategy, number one, it is high risk. High what?
High risk.
Risk. I've already prepared your mindset. So, I'm a high risk, we don't care about that. As we are looking at high profit, so it has got high risk, high profit reward. You only make money in 3 to 5 minutes, that's all. 3 to 5 minutes you make your money. You continue, if you are a lecturer, go and teach. You have already made your money. People they don't know. Muzambo Shimika Nani, you have made your money. They don't know. That is how powerful this strategy is. We are saying 3 to 5. Do you know what 3 to 5 minutes is? Yeah, minimum 3 to 5 minutes, you make profit. You have time with your family, you go. If you want, you can say, Master D, you are useless, let me go. No problem, go. That is how powerful this strategy is. Are we together? Let us continue. Okay? Now, introduction. This strategy, it is suitable for beginners. I had the beginners in mind. Those who have no issues, okay, who have no idea what Forex is, but today they can start making profit. Because most of the challenge, a lot of people they will say, how can I be learning and making money at the same time? So that is a challenge to say a lot of people they want to make money. Forex trading is not about learning about Come to me if you want me to mentor, you want to become a mentor. That is when I will teach you everything. But if you are coming to me, just want to make profit, why should I start wasting your time? You are here to make money also. This is the strategy. It is for advanced traders. It is for advanced traders. It is for busy people. There are people who are busy. They will only find, once they find 3 minutes, 5 minutes, they will make profit. They will continue busy people. So it is not about, no, me I'm busy, no, me I'm working. The time that they only spend your 3 minutes, but free time, 3 minutes you are done. Then time your lunch, you have the hour now, 3 to 5 minutes you make profit. That is how powerful this strategy is. This strategy, it requires quick what? Execution. You must be very quick, and it also requires patience. Because you are only spending how many hours? Only 3 to 5 minutes. So you should have the whole patience. You don't spend a lot of hours. But once you fail to quick and patience, that is what it is the only thing that will kill you. The people that I've trained, no one has ever called me saying, after I've given this strategy, no wonder you search, me I've been training since 2021 people. I've trained more than 5,000 students. Go and search in Google. You will never find anyone talking about anything evil about Master Leefx. Just, people talk. Someone tells you they talk. But the fact that you have never heard any negativity, just know that all the people that have taught, they have learned and they are making money. And they are quiet. And I know you'll be quiet. People, they will just say, that's what they're making losses. But when they're quiet, see, just know that they're making money. So you people will be making money. Let us continue. Now, the key, the area that you must take on, high risky, high profit potential, recommended account size, $20. Recommended account how much? $20. But I highly recommend you have $100. $100, that is a 3,000 kwacha. 3,000 what? I don't know how you find it. You find always. But you can still start with a 20 what? $20. But if you have 100, you are even much better. 100, if you have 1,000, even more much better. What you have lost that one, you will say that, why have I wasted that money? You forget about the robots. This will be your perfect way of making money. Now, best broker will use World Trade and daily broker. Don't search, don't care. I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link so that you also support my work. Because the broker that I'm pushing, I'm in partner with is World Trade. So they only see my work if people are registered using my link. Don't be selfish. You go and search Google, you create, they will not appreciate my work. Okay? So I'll give you a link, my link person. Link so that you create an account. So it requires quick what? So Takambapo recommendation size, we know that is 20. You can't afford to find 20. You can't. So I was also looking for people who can't afford. Which strategy should do a 20? It is affordable. Then you see. Then quick. You need just to be quick. Meaning you are not looking at what is supported resistance. No. You are not looking at how do I put my take profit stop loss. No. It is you only know that it's just 3 minutes. I'm up. 5 minutes. I what? I'm out. I will look at it. Let us move. The market pairs and trading condition. Diamba manage. 1. World trade pairs. The pairs on World Trade, there are a lot. We'll only focus on Penix 400 and Genix 400. Only these two. These Penix and Genix is just the same as boom 1000 and boom and crash. But this broker, it has just changed it to the name, but they behave the same. They have got spikes. Okay? Lot size recommendation. You need to open with 0.50. 0.50. That's the lot size. 2 position. Target only 3 pips, which will give you $10. 3 pips, meaning 3 minutes to give you $10. So meaning if you have if you have a big capital, you increase the position. Does that make sense? Small account, you just get how many position? 2 position. It is certain that within 3 pips, within 3 minutes, it will give you $10. You will know to say once I enter within 3 minutes, you even know how much you make. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Now, small account, you target -10 for small accounts. But if you have $100, $0.3, 0.50. But you, if you have got $20, you only target 0.10. I mean 0.10 lot size. Is it making sense?
Yes.
Shall we move? I'm happy you people will make a lot of money. I'm happy. Now, the setup. So, what a setup means, you will not enter a trade unless a setup is informed. Hey, you will not kiss your wife if she's not give you a sign of kissing. Wait! You say, okay, I like it. No, there is an issue where, no, she has disappointed me. I went to engage her, then she has, no, you did not see a setup. Wait for a setup which shows to say, but she will say yes, but if not, what am public? Now, the only problem is, you go and use engagement. No. So even us, before we enter a trade, we must wait for a setup. So a setup, it simply means a signal should show you to say, this is when you can enter. If that setup does not yet formed, don't enter. This is one where we exercise patience. Okay? Now, the setup of a buy. A setup of a buy, we will go and do practical. The setup of a buy, wait for 2 spikes. Wait for how many spikes?
2 spikes.
Once it is 1, it is again 2 immediately. Then buy immediately and target 3 to 5 pips. Not immediately 1, 2, buy. Buy, it means you are not catching the spikes in none. You are normal trading. You are only targeting 3 to what? When you miss, don't enter. I'll show you the example. Don't enter when it will engage at 5. You will be in soup. You will find the spike with you. Immediately 1, 2, enter. Start counting. 1, 2, 3. It is certain it will give you a $10. If not a $20, it will give you $5. If you open 2 positions, because I've talked about 2 positions, meaning $5, you have what? 10. Now that's 10. It is up to you to say, okay, I'll only enter twice in a day. So if you enter, you say 10. Again, another 10, you know to say 20 in a day. But like I said, for a start, the lower the risk, they are the profit, they are the target, they are the end. So you can start with 10 to just 10. I know you people have big dreams, but just start with 10. 10. Now, let us do 10 by 7. We continue. That is $70. So $70, it is every week it is certain. Now do 70 by 25. 70 by 25?
1,750.
Now, if you are making 1,700 and what? 50. Every month, you are a rich person in Zambia. Don't be deceived. If you are making 1,700 every week, it's consistent. You are a rich person in Zambia. Don't see these people that they are 1,000 every week, you are a rich person in Zambia. How many people are working by Ango? They are moving just to make that commission. But when in a fuel, with a maintenance, you are only spending a 50 watch for my bundles. Then every week you are making $70. It is a lot of money. We have not talked about a month. And you talk about that is the lowest thing. We take a small account. Now if you have a big account, you make increase amount of money. Let us continue. So you only target 2 spikes, Now let us go to our we go to, you see, practical permanence. Obviously, I think in your all these, when you enter, we are not interested in all this. Okay, that thing I got change more. We open. Let's say we go on new charts, new chart, but we don't want all this, so we go back here. If you chose the bonds, this is a kind of a market that you can choose. You can choose a pair, okay? Now we're not interested, so we go Kuriaka, then you press party, then you press party, you mark off there, then you so that when you're looking at it, you're not disturbed with other pairs. Now what we want is we go here, and then what is the ultimate trader? That is 24/7. They're not affected by news and what have you 24/7. By news meaning that holiday or bank or but this one no, whether there's no 24 hours in Duang. So what we're interested in is crash Leefx 400 and the Leefx 400. Ngakanda ku derive. Leefx that is crash. Leefx that is boom. Like no wonder I told you me I only trade the boom and the crash. Here the same.
They just called crash.
No, boom and crash. They were first. There's a broker, the first broker that introduced them. So our buraco, they never copper. So I'm sure they maybe got the batting or license, we can't know. Okay, so let us now put we choose here that in cap. But we are all interested in those two. That is where our strategy is. Then we come back here, then we stick a phone. We come here. Okay, come here, then chat. Then what we do is routing a mush. Then we go up like this. Then choose up what pay. It choose up. Then we'll only be trading these two pairs. Now we are set. We are now set. Now if very cheap. But Nima puts this an international way to understand this. But a strategy, you're not here to school one book, you have to make money. Now, what we are talking about is this is Leefx will come like this. Then now from Fendera, Mizugida Akakanto Akapa. Makaona black akapa. Akari apaka black akapa. Ndiko mugwira hapo, now from Fendeza. But you can be moving like this. But sometimes it okay, so now. And if it is trending like this, you are even on in the safe side. So our focus Tagambati, the Tagamba Leefx not so. They are faced to Tagambira. You example of Leefx. But wait for how many spikes? Two spikes. So two munga friends ended up. So now for again we'll use an indicator Tanzania Pakona. So that's one of one get up. 6 bigger than how many spikes are up. We're going 1, 2, 3 also. We're going to 1, 2, 3. But you see that it is just one. That's all about Panga Chogo. Indicators are not important. Okay, you come here. You go and let's see. Mutinika mbona. Hapa akasign kale hapa ni kama indicator. Ngaumfuna mungatingete pe hapa so. Then ndiye akapa. So what you are seeing on top here, ndiye vifuti hapa. So there's a shortcut hapa or Nganambura hapa kuli M1, M5, M15. These are time frames. So my time frames they just act like a mirror. Munga mgawenza motoka beside mirror that is able to tell you to see everywhere. Then my time frame. Have you seen apa in M1? You are only seeing this part. You're not seeing other parts. So if you want to see another part, I'll press M5. So M5, it has given me another big picture. You see? If I go to M30, it has opened more picture now. So I'm able to see, oh, so market did that. So it has been going like this. How it get? When I go to an hour, it opens again more picture to. So time frame, we are just here to show you more room. But if you want to focus on Pangon tab, you go to M1. Then just focus on that particular. Okay, then we'll go on M1. Wow. If you are already out.
So we can say time frame
M1 time frame.
No, time frame is M1, because that is where you are focusing on. M1. Now, then you put a star here. You go and balance chart teacher introducing nine. Factors. Then you put a pix. You put 4. So it just means zoom. Okay. So taik. What by difference manja? What is the difference are you seeing? Arrows. So meaning he candle ni moz. But without the indicator, ngabozonga makendo nyanga. Ngabozmoja to 1, 2, then you enter can see where empire. So but this one it tells you to say this is 1, then 2, then you enter. Have you seen it right there? Then you are only targeting ut the tompena. 1, 2, 3, you are out. Can you feel the trade like this?
You can't.
Now, change the example. Now, tab it up. You only say about low size 0. What? 0.50. Kuja? So that's whether it's a spike or not, don't worry. We already know to say we wait for it to spike 1, then 2. But when saka alo forming at 1 candle, another second candle, immediately chabe ya chache 1, 2 enter. Then you put 0.1. But if you have more capital, if you put Zambia pa 1, in the name of 2. So per 2 meaning na target mache papela that 1 minute napanga 2 minutes I'm out napanga Zambia. Okay? So hii ndio pambiga mondalama. Mumela baba. So we'll start with 1 minute, yeah? Then I'll end up and kwambo penda pa. Kwamba sio kupenda. So tapata 1 buy. So I will not accept that we could lose and let us come by. To say, oh, I come and I'm donating. Don't say, no, I'm broker. You have scammed me. 2 position now, like a 1-1. Now when I go on sale, they are charging me 80. They're charging how many? $80. Imagine they're charging me 80. So meaning I can open 2 position of 1-1 with $100 account. Meaning 80, 90, 100. Meaning zangako margin level zangako zingata. Zangako 20. Free margin. So meaning $1, I mean 1 with the 100. So more if we end up faster. I will see na 20 pende. So takamba chati igaipe kwana. So yo tambo penda tangenera up. So yo tipenda inde 1. Since tangina ko halfway. So tipenda 1. You are only targeting how many pips?
3 pips.
Londo echikopo radia 99 isiza vote. Akaniko tipenda ka 1. Inkuwa that also ni disturb. Ni kuyangana. But if tangene hapa spari correct. Because ya makendo family mafta. So any times, but we are just learning. We already know the concept. 1 yamaona yapangika. Tienti bwere one. In 1 candle ichape. Then we to go. Itaibo forming at 2. Mzao. 2 ya amba yoka. Ikapo sha complete. But itabwera. You are already on $9. 1 minute. $9 pa. Iyo 10 yo. Mona. $10. Crap.
No, here we want to dance, but we are respecting ourselves. It's to respect yourself.
Respect yourself. Now, that is two, you people. That is two. Meaning, in one people, it is 1 minute. Two pips, 2 minutes. The fact that you are looking at 1 minute time frame, it is telling to say any people takes 1 minute.
1 minute, yes.
So, in two, in two. Now, in two, in the formula, we are already in $15. We are already. Do you know what is $15, you? In 2 minutes. You have 3 more for me. Then someone, no, Forex is hard. Yeah, I said, you people are not serious. Come to my study. In 3 or 10 begins. So 1, 2. Double beza chape, double beza. You're 3. So very fast. Remember, it is high risk. Any chance you are beaten high. Any chance you are beaten high. Both you wrote size nikuri. So meaning once you meet the spike, you are gone.
What's the lowest low size?
Don't think about the lowest. It's not about the lowest. 3 tapanga 11. We are done. 1, 2, 3. Karibu sha complete one. Kasiri chake. Kasira. $23. You press here, you go on bulk operation. You hold on it. Have you seen? But don't chat. Close. You don't have that time. Bulk. Then close it. All position. Just like that, you have made $25 in 3 minutes. 225. Do 25 by 25.
This is serious. Why did you ask me? I just put take a moment.
We'll do a demo. So do 25 by 25. 25 by 25. Do 25 by 25.
Serious. That's 525 or 625.
Calculate.
25.
25 by 25. 5 is
625.
625. We have made 625 within 3 minutes.
Imagine.
If you were home.
Why are you poor?
So, if you do that in the morning, 3 minutes. In the night, again.
So you can do it at any time you want.
So anytime you want, you just wait. Wow. But what will kill you? It is greed.
Greed, eh?
By all possible means, don't be beaten by greed. Then why I'm giving you this strategy, not to spend a lot of time in the market. Are you getting that?
Yes.
You only enter, you spend 3 minutes, you are out. You get what you want. This market has been there anyway. Your interest, just you enter, you get what is yours. So within 3 minutes, you have made your 25. Come tomorrow. Don't be saying, let me push it to 10,000 per day. You are aiming to say, no, within a week, this is how much I'm making. Within a week, this is how much I'm making. Within a week, this is how much I'm making. Your goal, it is to having the result within a bigger picture. Today, 25, not a guy. Have we struggled? We have not fight with the market. But Yanka, Taiwan.
And there was no analysis.
There's no analysis.
And then you didn't even like, the market was gone, but you took it.
So here,
So he doesn't have the link.
Oh, he has
I
not
haven't yet I'm just going to MetaTrader. You give me the link, I'll link it. This is my demo account. So we go to quotes.
No, this one doesn't have. You have to go to, if you have to
To
find
the
synthetics,
link,
you have to go to
The link,
Give us a
You can
link.
just share the link within.
So we need to create an account.
Yes.
Let us do it. Let us do it for us. This is very on fire. Professor. What on fire?
Is on fire.
It's been
With that robot, showing my 300 in the morning. I could have done magic with that.
Now,
300.
let us continue before we summarize. Setup number 2 for the sale. So sale setup ndi manji. So with this one you are buying. With the Penix you are buying. But the Genix, this one that is a Genix. You are selling, you place on sale.
Oh, sorry. So payments we are buying, gaining we are
You
selling.
are selling.
Which one did you do first?
Buying.
Payments.
Penix buy.
Mm-hmm. But you can choose which one is good for you. Okay. Penix, the price, the spikes, it comes down. In Penix, my sellers, they must spike.
In which one?
In Penix, my sellers, Babuazi, in form of spike.
1, 2.
But you're kind of like, what, you are buying. No wonder you are buying. We're not interested in catching the spikes. We just want to enter, we target 1, 2, 3, we're out.
So Genix will sell.
Genix to sell. I mean, Genix, one on a spike. Those can avoid it. Wasn't the from here up to here, you are gone.
This is so. This is Ganex. Yakupeza. Well, it goes on a buy. It takes you out.
It takes you out. But remember. Okay, we'll talk about it later on. So, for example, you will find it like this. Wow. Munga is so in Italy. Because when you entered, maybe it was here. Wow. Then spike number 2. You just wait for kapip kanan kacham. Wow. But if possible, in Italian money, in fast 1, 2. It only sells because what gives room for sale is how big the spike is. The bigger the spike, the space it gives you. At least it can, for it to spike again, it can give you maybe up to 5 pips or up to 6. No wonder we are only targeting most of the time to be on the safe side. It is 3 pips. Or mwenzembeleza yachita spike kwa yachusaka R. So hapa istangena kudala matona.
This is Penix.
There is Genix. So Genix is sell.
Okay.
So hii strategy ni kufa na kufa. Don't fear about the spikes. When it spike 1, 2, you enter. Ngayakupeza nisvajitik. Remember, you can still recover. So don't make, when you make a loss, the first loss, don't it scares you, no. Now remember, only targeting one time, meaning you're not entering in now, so you will not be, the only time maybe you've been encountering with this, it is when you have got support level, it is making him a reverse. That is when sometimes, yamama chokongana, even if you have 1, 2, you put many foot, because patama is a reverse. Ndio mzambo ngako na tuma encounter. But when you have patience, so apart you have to spend the day 1. Since the time getting halfway, depend on day 1. Remember, once it strike charge, munga apemeni hapa 1, 2. Don't wait. The longer you are debating, the high chance you are missing. Because anytime tupangi go to kwa. So when you enter the Kaipa 5, you are already late. So you are entering 1 so that meaning was able to say 1, risky 1. Meaning 1, 2. At least most of the time, when you fall, most of the time you have a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 7. That's why I saw you were just like 1, 2, 3, you're out. When you check it, most of the time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have seen, you're out. 1, 2, 3. Even in Apamena, you see. They say 1, 2, 3. Iyasha thing is at 4. Is at 4. So it gives you more room. So meaning by the time you come and have it, it's at least you have to touch up. Because when you check here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, have you seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I made sure I started this so that to help everyone. Have you seen? Even when you go here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And this
4.
is the
It is in
fact where
5.
you said you have to wait for.
Yeah, for 1. Mugati was 1.
If you
So munga hapa yatupasa udala 1, then 1, 2, tikudala 2. When we go back here, simple as that. Sichi, no, 18 kudala. So if you want to do manta maningi, upe pa 2 pips, you're out. Because your key point is first you're out. Don't encounter any loss. You just what will kill each one of you? It is a greed. It is greed. $10, $20. Freeze wa 20 muma minutes. So hapa yapangi at 1 2 yapangi hapa tachoka na choka. You can fail.
That's the third one, eh? So
Kai-
Tiemegezayo is
Tiemegezayo,
then no choka.
No choka. Ewo tikapati ulochape hapa Zambia. So what will kill you, it is greed.
Great.
Remember, what is most important is don't encounter the spike. So if you want, you can enter or another opportunity but we are making it easy that within 2 pips, so that no matter what, don't encounter a spike, don't encounter a loss. And when you have this print and you follow this, so meaning yakwane 1 2 3 tabuyana. That is 26. Cross bow.
Close opposition.
Opposition. Iyo tapanga kuda $53.
Solid.
question.
Master Lee.
So when you talk about
So,
entering
respect the word master.
Yeah.
So when you're calling it with meaning.
No, with respect. Zamba Mabwada, Master Lee. Master Lee.
I have a
So
question.
3 minutes we are done. So to calculate 1 to about that 53. As simple as that.
Hey.
I
Set
have
us
a
up,
question on
Master Lee.
the entering of the
I'll go and try it with $10 and then I'll call you. Once I make my first Master Lee, you are talking.
So, Master Lee, on the entering of the position.
But Master Lee, me allow me to
what's with
trade
that?
twice
Does
a
it mean
day.
that that's double
Yeah.
the money?
No, it is up
Not
to you.
great, just twice.
Yeah, it is up to you how to set yourself. If you want to be
Twice.
trading 1 2.
In the morning.
So if you want, others again say no, me I'll be making maybe $40 per day. Others will say no, me I'll be making $50 per day. Others, but don't just be so greedy inside
That you want to make
you are
now
influenced.
400.
Because anytime you make a mistake, you are gone. Remember. So you are trying by all means that you don't encounter any mistake.
So the
That
thing
one,
to do,
3% it is certain. Like the way have you seen the way it is? The way I trade me, the way it is like that. If I have a big account, I will just open maybe 5 positions. Automatically, wow, I'll bear 1,000. But I know to say any mistake, I'm gone. So you need to be willing to say once it's gone, but you can still recover. But don't want to lose, then you can wait for another opportunity. Don't revenge, wait. You enter again, you make 20. If you lost a $40, you wait again, you enter, you make a 40. But I'm gonna recover part. Meaning was at 25. You again another 25. You have recovered. So assistant chairman, so I'll just make a tomorrow since in a recover. Mind much. Tomorrow just like that. Post 1 week. Post none. You make once my train side. They have been evacuated. They don't come.
Quiet money.
So the best one. The best. But anytime you have a mistake, you keep coming. You learn him what if you come and do it with others. Even when you're saying, no, we're having live trading, they are made. Teacher up a month. 1, 2, 3, check again. Go. So that is how it is. That is how it is. So no need of support and resistance. No need about how to analyze the market. No need about what structure
so for panics is 3 spikes.
Now the 3 spikes. Go to the next point. Go to the next point. There's something that I made there. So risky levels basic on spikes. 2 spikes, 40% safe. 2 spikes, 40% what? Safe. 3 spikes, 90% safe. Meaning it gives you more room to allow my sellers what they shall. So always I emphasize, avoid over trading. Stick to the plan. So if it is 5, 3, you stick to 3. So if I want to go on the safe side, but I will be targeting just 3 pips. 5, you're going to high money in my offer. So 3 pips, you are done. One I say, are you seeing how free people are? People are
So,
bam.
The spike.
You wait for another one. Then immediately charge a bar. Don't start if you say, hey. Then 1, 2, 3, cross.
Okay, what if the third one is also a spike? So you wait just
So
for
no,
1
you
second.
need just wait for Kachai.
Kacha.
But you need to be looking at how big it is. Guys, sometimes you wait for
Yeah, that's true.
You wait forever.
Okay.
Did you see that big spike?
Yes.
Let us go back, you see. I'm up where China spike. Meaning each big spike each qua that pass up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spike. One.
Then Kogoramanje.
So the only thing that will make you lose money, it is fear
And greed.
and the greed. Now I'm saying simple strategy ever.
I'm asking for clarity. After this big spike, do we enter right here on this one, or we can wait after this one and enter on this?
You are a risk taker here.
Okay.
Talk about that. Once I'm in one, meaning you will touch you more pesati, kudala imozia. So you are just waiting for another spike. Because by the time tita buera, tapeza isha udala. So you account that this is one. By the time you put choka and they had a spike, the bigger. Because what it does is spike
Correct, yes.
For it to shoot, at least it should give room sellers wa bwereko. So the bigger the spike, the bigger the chance that it will give you room. So once you just see big one, even just the big one, you can still take advantage. But what we are saying is follow 1, 2. It is just to make sure that you are on the safe side. Meaning there's room for imozi tarifu kapa kwa shuta imozi, so that you have room you are taking up. So at least it will give you more chance. Because it can go even up to once, it can go up to 20, but you are only targeting 1 pips. Why are we waiting 2? So that you are much safer. By all means, you are avoiding to encounter what? The spice. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So when you wait 1, 2, 3, even better. But 1, 2, 3 most of the time it's not well. So 1, 2, but you know to say once I
that's twice the money.
free margin 10 minutes. So when you open, for example, I hope that child. So what determines the number of positions you shooter for? So this one it's really end. Still open the example so me the level where I've reached just by looking at it, I know how the market is going to be. That is my level. So I put it up, so let us go to so a question more phones will go here. So hapo mgatini ngafuna kwenda hapa nani tinga pale ameni pair example Salina, then we'll go on Penix. Now when you look at this one, when you look at the way it is this one, yeah? So for example, if I open buy 2 buys, not so. It is they are charging 80. So meaning you can't open this $1 if you don't have 100. So this is here 1 it is for people with 100.
Or you just open 1 if you have.
If you 1,
You have
so
50.
so if you have less, we cross 1.
Let's say you have 50. you can
Because if you want, you
open
can open 1 again. You wait for another opportunity and again. So what is just need? So like here, meaning 50, you can open because this is they're charging you 40. So meaning if you have 50, why we are emphasizing on the big E? Because it passes fast in a short. But in that kuri is 0.10. That's what it will require for you to make a $2. It will require for how many pips up to maybe 10. Meaning many spikes. But if you go for a bigger pips, it moves very fast, quick. So even pay up more than $2. More than $2. But when you go back up more, halfway to 1. So the reason why we are going for now, if you open, let's say, if you have a big account, a big account, maybe open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a big account, so they are charging you 2. They're charging you 2 what? So up at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. they're charging you 240. 240. Then if you have
41.
yeah, so if you have maybe you have a 3. You have a 3. Now you start counting now. It becomes abnormal profit. So double that within 3 minutes you have already made $1,000.
Yeah, I'm now
That's the
kicking
high risk
myself.
fund,
No,
I'm kicking
risk,
myself.
don't fear risk. They are risk.
High,
When you
high.
make profit, you're happy.
Empire.
When you lose,
You are
Well,
right.
see.
So that
Professor.
I remove the 50 from this robot.
Professor, I'm way na robot.
Because it has surprised me. It has surprised me a few times. Yeah.
One. We already to
Look
ensure.
at that.
To ensure.
Ah,
So,
Wasila.
so now I'm still working on the robot of this one. So I'm still training it. So that in Gamania, 1, 2 robot diabolic. 1, 2 robot diabolic. 3, 1, 2, 3, it cuts. One time Panganim, Zamba to have you. So 10 to check for 3.